I'm back now. I just had a phone call, which I thought it might be someone calling about coming in and watching the stream, but it was not. So here we are. Denslow's Humpty Doo. Humpty Doo. Humpty Doo is a suburb out of Darwin. Denslow's Humpty Dumpty, adapted and illustrated by W. Denslow. Just going to move my windows around a bit just so I can see better. Denslow's Humpty Dumpty, adapted and illustrated by W. Denslow. Copyright 1902, published in August 1903. He's dedicated it to Edward Hall. Now, just not meaning to alarm anyone, but this is quite different to the original, so strap yourselves in. Humpty Dumpty. Humpty Dumpty was a smooth, round little chap with a winning smile and a great golden heart in his broad breast. Only one thing troubled Humpty, and that was that he might fall and crack. His thin white skin he wished to be hard all the way through, for he felt his heart wobble when he walked or ran about. So off he went to the black hen for advice. This hen was kind and wise, so she was just the one for him to go to with his trouble. "Your father, old Humpty," said the hen, "was very foolish and would take warning from no one. You know what the poet said to him? Humpty Dumpty sat on a wall. Humpty Dumpty had a great fall. All the king's horses and all the king's men cannot put Humpty together again. So you see, he came to a very bad end, just because he was reckless and would not take a hint from anyone. He was much worse than a scrambled egg. The king, his horses, and his men did all they could for him, but his case was hopeless," said the hen, and shook her head sadly. "What you must do," continued the hen, as she wiped a tear from her bright blue eye, "is go to the farmer's wife next door and tell her to put you into a pot of boiling water. Your skin is so hard and smooth it will not hurt you, and when you come out you may do as you wish. Nothing can break you. You can tumble about to your heart's content, and you will not break nor even dent yourself." So Humpty rolled in next door and told the farmer's wife that he wanted to be put into boiling hot water, as he was too brittle to be of any use to himself or to anyone else. "Indeed you shall," said the farmer's wife. "What is more, I shall wrap you up in a piece of spotted calico, so that you will have a nice coloured dress. You will come out looking as bright as an Easter egg." Oh, I don't know why she's talking in the same voice as the other person, but so she tied him up in a gay new rag and dropped him into the copper kettle of boiling water that was on the hearth. It was pretty hot for Humpty at first, but he soon got used to it and was happy, for he felt himself getting harder every minute. He did not have to stay in the water long before he was quite well done, and as hard as a brick all the way through. So untying the rag, he jumped out of the kettle as tough and as bright as any hard-boiled egg. The calico had marked him from head to foot with big bright red spots. He was as gaudy as a circus clown, and as nimble and as merry as one. The farmer's wife shook with laughter to see the pranks of the little fellow, for he frolicked and frisked about from table to chair and mantelpiece. He would fall from the shelf to the floor just to show how hard he was, and after thanking the good woman most politely for the service she had done him, he walked out into the sunshine, on the clothesline, like a rope dancer, to see the wide, wide world. Welcome, Annis. So there you go. There is Humpty Dumpty with the farmer's wife. Of the travels of Humpty Dumpty, much could be said. He went east, west, north, and south. He sailed the seas. He walked and rode on the land through all the countries of the earth. And all his life long he was happy and content. Sometimes as a clown in a circus, who would make fun for old and young. Again, as a wandering minstrel. Oh, that was a sentence that goes across the page, so I'm just going to start that one again. Let's have a look at this picture. There he is, riding a mouse. Sometimes as a clown in a circus, he would make fun for old and young. Again, as a wandering minstrel, he twanged the strings of his banjo and sang a merry song. And so on through all his travels, he would lighten the cares of others and make them forget their sorrows, and fill every heart with joy. But wherever he went, in sunshine or in rain, he never forgot to sing the praises of the wise black hen, nor the good kind farmer's wife, who had started him in life, hardened against sorrow, with a big heart in the right place for the cheer and comfort of others. And that was annoying that my phone rang right on the last page. But there you go. So there's some of the other Denslow's books. Just beware if you are reading these Denslow's books that they are very much, quite often, very different to the original books. So yeah, it's probably check them out first before you read them to your kids. Make sure that they're the sort of thing you want to be passing on to them. So there it is. Denslow's Humpty Dumpty. Again, lovely artwork by Denslow. Very particular style. Turn of the century, and I was just reading today he was a political cartoonist, so that's sort of where he did his main work. So yeah, thank you for joining.